Hey, what's up, guys? So, welcome to B Sports Picks. Yesterday was a 4-2 day. I'm going to hook you guys up with two plays. Actually, it's one NFL play, one parlay in the NFL. It's going to take into consideration the Packers and a game from Sunday. Also, make sure I'm going to hook you guys up with two batter props, but that's going to be inside the YouTube short. So, make sure you subscribe to this channel so you can get that YouTube short with the two batter props for today. Now, very quickly, I'm going to go through and show you the receipts of what happened yesterday. We had two losses with the Brewers and a batter prop, and then we had four wins. You can see here with the Phillies, that hit. We had Trevor Story to get a hit. He hit. Then we had an under RBI, actually two under RBIs as a parlay. That hit. And then Nico Horner to get a hit. He also hit. If you haven't done so, guys, like I mentioned, make sure you get the free picks. Inside the description, there's a link, and then go there and get the free picks. We're going to be doing college football today. We're going to be looking at some of those games. I think there's only one game actually, but we have a list of the games that I'm looking at. It's going to be Indiana State versus Indiana, Clemson versus Georgia Tech, Louisiana versus Missouri, East Carolina versus Coastal Carolina, Vanderbilt, and Boston College versus Stanford. So those are the games that we're going to be looking at. If you don't want to miss out on those, make sure you get the free picks. Also, make sure you subscribe to this channel. We give a lot of free stuff away. And if you want to get the VIP pass, that's where I already threw in 6 batter props earlier today, plus 2 plays and this NFL pick as well. All right, guys, so let me get started real quick. I'm going to be using something called the Sharp Edge. The link is in the description for that as well. It looks just like this. And then let me explain exactly the two games I'm going to go with. One of them is for today, and the other one is for Sunday. It's going to be a parlay for the NFL. First game I'm going to be looking at is going to be Green Bay Packers. You can see just the stats alone, it's only one game so far. But we start looking deeper into this, and you'll see why I'm going to be going with the Packers, and I'm going to tell you exactly how I'm going to be playing it. So just based on these stats right here, it looks like the Commanders are better. But overall, just because of the yardage over here, 432 versus 266, they're second versus but Green Bay does have better defense. Over here, Washington Commanders does have better offense. But again, that's only based on one game, so there's not much to go on. So the second game I'm going to be looking at is going to be the Bears versus the Lions. As you can see, again, it's only based on one game, so there's not a lot of stats. But I'm going to tell you exactly why I'm going with these teams. You can see the Bears did score more points than the Lions in the last game against whoever they played. There is more yardage per game. Everything else, again, like I mentioned, does look better on the Bears side. Again, this is the Sharp Edge tool. It's links in the description. First of all, they started at a 2.5 on the spread. Now it's currently at a -3. So the line is shifting in the favor of the Packers. Then you got 41% of the bets, 47% of the money is coming in on the Packers. There's actually more money coming in on Washington, but the line is shifting in the favor of Green Bay. If you want to look at the over-unders, the unders is actually going downward a little bit, not too much, but the line is going down. It's very heavily juiced. The bets and the percentage of the money is coming in on the under. I'm not going to be going with the over-under. I'm just telling you what the stats show. The record for both teams is 1-0. Average points per game, again, it's only one game. Let's start looking deeper into this. The Packers do have a better quarterback so far. It's 72% completion rate, 2 touchdowns compared to 1 touchdown. And then it does show that Green Bay does get sacked a little bit more than Washington. And then right here, it's very important. The Packers, this goes back to last season, obviously, because they've only played one game. But the Packers hit at an 83% when they're favorites, like they are today. Also, a contradiction here of what I just said about the over-under. You can see that whenever the Commanders play as an underdog, they go 6 out of 8 on the over. So that's a contradiction on the over-under. Also, the Green Bay Packers are very dominant at home. Again, that goes back to last season, but historically, they're very good at home. They've actually beat the Commanders 6 straight games the last 6 games they've played each other. And also the line movement is going towards Green Bay. So the first team I'm going to be taking is Green Bay. I'm going to tell you exactly how I'm playing it, so don't place it yet. I'm going to tell you the other team I'm going with and how I'm going to parlay it. Second game I'm looking at is going to be Detroit Lions. You can see the line started at a -5. And now it's currently at a -6. 40% of the bets is coming in on Detroit, yet the public is all over the Lions. 76% of the money is coming in on Detroit. So the sharp money looks like it's coming in on Chicago, but the public money is coming in on Detroit. However, there's enough money that's actually pushing this line. If it goes past -7.5 or even -7, that's a key number. That's something to definitely take a look at, but I'm not going to wait that long. I already placed my bet. I'm going to tell you exactly how I'm going with it. If you want to take a look at the over-unders, again, it's similar to the other game. 95% of the bets are coming in on the under. 97% of the money is coming in on the under as well. I'm gonna skip through all these stats because, again, it's only based on one game. So let me get deeper into looking at the previous season and stuff like that. Whenever the Lions are favorite, last year they were monsters. You can see right here, 13-2, 86% in their last 15 games when they were as a favorite, like they are today. Also, there's a contradiction on the over-under. You can see 6 out of the last 8 games have gone on the over for Detroit when they've been at home. Now, another thing with the Lions, the Bears did not even make it to the playoffs last season, if you remember. And the Detroit Lions, they were actually favored to win the Super Bowl, but they ended up messing up in the playoffs. Anyways, they had a great run. They had a great record. And they have an excellent home record, 7-2 in the last 9 games. They also have a strong covering spreads, 4-2 in the last 6 games. And then, like I showed you, the line movement was from a -5, and now it's going to a -6. If that line hits a -7, then it's going to be better. But it's going to be better in our favor. But like I said, I'm not waiting that long to see if that's going to shift or not. All right, guys, before I give you the play, again, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check out the links in the description, especially the free picks, so you can get alerted. Like I mentioned, I am also looking at college football for today. Now, here's the play, guys. I'm going with Detroit Lions on the money line, and then I'm taking the Packers at a +3.5. The reason you want to always hit this the +3.5 or the -2.5 if you're going the opposite direction is because the 3 is actually a key number. If you don't know what key numbers are, make sure you do some research or comments, and then I can create a video on key numbers if you wanted me to. All right, guys, thank you so much. 4-2 yesterday. Let's keep it rolling. NFL is back. I'm happy about that. Let's make some money.